Good morning, YouTubers. Today we have something else that's pretty scarce. This is called a Majorette. This is a combination 16-45 player. It has as we look inside, a voice of music changer in here that plays 16 or 45 RPM. And in the front it features a 4-inch speaker with volume control and tone control. It is a very simplest of simple one-tube amplifier with selinium rectifier. And when I received this, it was missing the selectors here, and the idler wheel was also had a divot in it. So I needed to see Gary over at VM, and he supplied me with the new parts that I needed to bring this back into operation. I also put in a new sonotone cartridge, one of the original cartridges that this calls for. I bought that online. I would not normally have done that, but it's a single screw that holds it into place and it nestles right in there. Previously what somebody had done is they half-ass put in a needle of some sort, which was put in with not super glue, but the rubberized glue. I can't think of the name of the stuff right now. Hot gun, there we go. Hot glue, there we go. So I took all that crap out, replaced it with an original cartridge. It is very low volume. It's kind of the nature of the beast with one of these items. But it's a unique changer. The voice of music changer would take and I'm going to put a record up here, sample for the record. If it didn't feel the record, it would just take and shut down. And we'll go through and show you that. What I'm going to be playing is from Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde here. It's a 16 2/3 RPM record that's strictly voice, and it's a little story anyhow. So let me get it up and going. This thing is painfully slow, as most 16 RPM record players are going to be, but we're going to put a couple of records on in 45 right after it. We'll just close this up here a bit.
From that time forward, Mr. Utterson began to haunt the door in the by-street of shops. In the morning, before office hours, at noon, when business was plenty and time scarce, at night under the face of the fogged city moon, by all lights and at all hours of solitude or concourse, the lawyer was to be found on his chosen post. If he be Mr. Hyde, he had thought.
Okay, so much for that. We're going to throw a couple of 45 RPM records on here, and I'm going to swing this on up to 45, and we're going to reject it. Now it'll pick up the 45 record and go right ahead and play it.
I think of you with every breath I take, and every breath.
So much for that. We'll take and reject it one more time for the next record. There it is, feeling for it, and down she goes to play it. We'll let it play the 3 songs, and I'll show you how it shuts down by itself.
I'm gonna have a paper doll that I can call my own, a doll that I can carry everywhere. She'll have a little paper nose and have little paper toes and pretty paper ribbons in her hair. She will have so many paper bonnets and party dresses just as nice as mine. And when I have a paper doll, I'll love her, so she'll be my little paper Valentine. Gonna have a paper doll that I can call my own, a doll that I can carry everywhere. She'll have a little paper nose and have little paper toes and pretty paper ribbons in her hair. She will have so many paper bonnets and party dresses just as nice as mine. And when I have a paper doll, I'll love her, so she'll be my little paper Valentine. She'll really, really be all mine. paper man in a paper house, on a paper street, in a paper town, in a little paper world that belongs to me.
Every morning he gives his paper wife and his paper child a paper kiss, and he goes to work in a paper factory.
You may not believe that they can move and walk, but if you use your imagination, dolls can even talk.
So take a few small pieces of paper and make yourself a sweet little paper man.
And a paper wife,
And a paper boy.
and a paper girl,
And a paper dog.
and a paper cat, a paper family. And if you use your imagination,
You will see that they can be as real as you and me. So make yourself a paper man and a paper wife and a paper boy and a paper girl and a paper dog and a paper cat, a paper family.
Here they come, to the rickety roll of a drum. Come along, you girls and boys, come along with all your toys. See the teddy bears go marching on parade. Hear the patter of their feet as they tap, tap down the street. When the teddy bears go marching on parade. There's a twinkle in each eye as the teddy bears go by. Everyone's in step and heads are held apart. When the big parade is over, all the teddy bears are bathed and fed and put to bed to say their prayers. It's a lovely sight to see in the Children's Nursery when the teddy bears go marching on parade. It's a lovely sight to see in the Children's Nursery when the teddy bears go marching on parade.
Okay, watch the arm now because it's going to go feel for another record. It's not going to see it and it's going to automatically shut down. And there you go. Now this is, like I said, a Voice of Music 16/45 player. It's selectable. This is probably made around 1959 or 1960. There is no particular model number on this one here. It's just called a Majorette. And it says, symbol of quality. Again, how much quality can you have with a 1-tube amp? In any event, I'm pleased to show this to you. Kind of rare. Don't often see these. It probably would rate a 9 or a 10 on a scarceness scale. So we hope you enjoyed this video.